Is Far Cry 6 worth your time here and now in 2024 and beyond? You might be watching this in 2025, who knows? Yeah, this is on Game Pass at the moment. I'm playing this on PC Game Pass, but you can get this everywhere. Well, I say everywhere. PS5, Series X, the usual places. Is this worth playing? So, yeah, if you've just stumbled across this video or you have searched for this video, you're like, I want to find out if Far Cry 6 is worth playing. It's on sale now, or it's because it's on Game Pass. You've seen it on Game Pass, but you're like, should I download this thing? Let's hit up YouTube, find out what people are saying. So if you want the quick answer, no. There you go. There's the quick answer, so you can click off. You can go and watch other videos now if you hate my voice or you hate the way I present videos. But if you want to stick around, I'll tell you why I don't think it is worth your time. But there is a caveat to that, because it's also it depends. So it's not just a straight up, no, it's not worth playing. It's like also it depends. You could do this. And it depends on a few different circumstances. One of them being, if you like the dumb kind of Just Cause experience, well, I think it's dumb anyway, then yeah, you might get some pleasure from this. If you are a die-hard Far Cry fan, you have to play every single Far Cry game. Well, you would have already played this, I'm sure. But if you haven't, maybe. Yeah, maybe it is. But I'm going to use that word again. This game's just dumb. You've got this alligator crocodile dude who just follows me around everywhere. It's just weird. And tonally, I feel that this game is all over the place. And what I mean by that is, at times it tries to be serious with its writing and its storytelling and the characters. And then at other times, like I say, you've got an alligator just running after you whilst you drive a vehicle. It's just dumb. It's dumb as hell. Let me change something up here in graphics. How do I do it? I did turn the anti-aliasing off just because I wanted to see the difference before I hit record. But let's turn it back on. How do I do that? I don't know. There it is. TAA is what I want. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to switch to the controller at some point. I'm actually playing with mouse and keyboard because my mouse is run out of battery. Anyway, back to Far Cry 6. You don't care about my mouse. It runs really well on PC. I can't speak for the consoles. I'm sure it runs absolutely fine on PS5 and Series X as well. And speaking of PS5, I'm going to use a DualSense with this. I tested it earlier and I didn't realise that you can use the DualSense with Game Pass now. Or is that just because I'm playing this through Ubisoft Connect? Because I tried to play, I think it was Starfield with the DualSense, and it wouldn't let me, I don't think. Anyway, I'm gone off on tangents here. Far Cry 6. Yeah, the writing is... That's just a civilian dude on a tractor. And he's like, yeah, let's just mow down this civilian. Or mow down one of these militia dudes. And he's just driven away as if nothing's happened. I love it. And this is actually a good example of the AI in this game is dumb. I've used that word again. I've got to stop using it. But the AI isn't very good. You could do that, look. You could pet your pet. This game is tedious, guys. It's just tedious. Right, let's take these dudes out and rescue that guy that you could see over there with the exclamation mark above his head. It's just a Ubisoft game. A map full of flashing markers for you to run to and just do the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's that, basically. Now, I did say it's on Game Pass. It's how I'm playing this. Is it worth downloading from Game Pass and having a quick look at it? No. No, not really. I don't think it is, guys. If your time is precious, my time is precious, there's a lot to do in this game. So if your time is precious, you've got enough time to play a couple of hours of video games every night. No, I wouldn't waste your time with this. Oh, right, let's get out of here. But like, yeah, it's okay. It's in places I'm like, yeah, this is just some good dumb fun. I've said dumb again. I hate myself for it as well. There is fun to be found here if you just want to mess around. I actually, for the first hour or two of this game, was just listening to a podcast while I played and just having some fun with it. But also, that kind of says it all. Whereas in the old Far Cry games, there's no chance I would be listening to podcasts or you know, having the radio on in the background. Let's shoot this padlock off, I assume. There we go. Yeah, I would basically be like fully focused. Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3, I love both of those games. I was soaking up the story and the ambience. I was soaking up the atmosphere, I should say. But this is just like, I have seen all of this before. I kind of can't get past. It's such a silly thing. You could do that, there's your special. Fire rockets at everyone. I mean, it's very Just Cause, but I've already said that. The alarm's kicking off here. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's nitpicking, but I can't get past the alligator dude chasing me around. I just can't get past it. It's just so silly. And some people love silly in their gaming, and sometimes I do. But if the game has set out to be that, to be a meme, or to be a... That takes care of Rosario. Yeah, just to be a... I'm going to say the word again. Just to be a dumb video game. If it's actually trying to be that, I'm fine. But like I've already said, this game... It doesn't know what its identity is. And I don't think the series or the franchise knows what its identity is anymore. It's a game frozen in time. It's a game stuck in 2012. I mean, I say 2012. I think that's when Far Cry 3 was released. But that game's better than this. Because it knows what it wants to be. And that's my main issue with this game. It's just... I can't take it seriously, but I think it's telling me I am supposed to try and take it seriously. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows what the writers were setting out to achieve with this. But Ubisoft, they are one of my least favourite developers at the moment. Because they just make these huge open world games and they fill it up with garbage. Poor AI and garbage, basically. And their games just get boring very quick. And all of this is obviously, in my opinion, this video will probably have loads of dislikes, and that's fine. I really respect that you guys will have differing opinions. So yeah, let me know in the replies what you think of Far Cry and the current state of Far Cry. Because it was like that Assassin's Creed Valhalla game. It's just 1 million hours long. And it's filled with filler. Again, huge, sprawling, open world, big map. But just markers to check off. The old list. Let's go here. Collect this bit of ammo. Now the next marker you've got to go to. Kill this guy. And it's just that over and over and over again with a really kind of just lame story or just an average story behind everything. And I'm just fed up with this kind of game now. I think gaming's evolved a lot. It's moved on. I think we've got fantastic video games around now with really good writing in, really good storylines. And these, like I've already said, these games feel like a relic of the past to me now. They just, I mean, what is this? It's just Far Cry 5 point whatever. It is Far Cry 5 again. Kinda. You know, do you know what I mean? I mean, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4 were good games. Far Cry 2, like I've already said, I thought was excellent as well. Far Cry, the original, I've never played it. So I might have to feature that on the old school playlist we have here at the channel. Let's get in there and drive away first. But yeah, you've seen it all before. You've done it all before. And yeah, if you see this game in a sale for a tenner, is it worth a tenner? I don't think it is. I just don't think it is. And I am coming across as a hater, if you like. grew up playing... Oh, it's moving! How's it moving? I grew up playing Far Cry games and Assassin's Creed games. I loved them. I loved Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs. So I'm not an anti-Ubisoft dude. I just do not like what the direction that the developer has taken in recent years, over the last sort of 8 to 10 years. Because I will defend them for a split second here. I do think the Prince of Persia game that we've just had looks fantastic. I haven't played it. That's a breath of fresh air. It's like a Metroidvania style game, isn't it? From what I can gather. That is Ubisoft, isn't it? That looks super cool, and I'm waiting for that to drop in price. When that goes in the digital sales, I'll be all over that. But those kind of releases with Ubisoft are few and far between. But anyway, this has been my Is Far Cry 6 Worth Playing in 2024 and Beyond video. Please, again, let me know what you think of it. I know I've been rambling on, and it hasn't been the most coherent, well-structured of videos, but this is just how I roll. This is my style, I guess. It's just saying whatever comes into my mind. Yeah, avoid Far Cry 6. It's not very good. In my opinion, it's not worth playing. Check back to the channel. We've got loads of content planned. I'll speak to you all soon.